Thank you, Dan. Now, 2 weeks ago, the Easton Area School District released their continued education plan, which of course included online learning. And as of right now, all the schools in the Lehigh Valley have different education plans because, frankly, we've never been in a situation like this before. Regardless, though, the Easton plan stated the following. Flexible instruction will be provided to all K through 12 students. Students in kindergarten through 5th grade will be provided instruction in a blended format, which means work will be given in both a physical package through the mail and in an online format, while students in grades 6 through 12 will receive their content online completely. The statement went on to say, throughout this plan, innovative strategies will be utilized which encourage critical thinking and problem solving while introducing new concepts and skills aligned to grade level standards. Now, as I mentioned before, we are in uncharted waters right now. While teachers are trying to make sure that their students are being taken care of and not forgotten, of course, there are still obstacles. And with more on that, I spoke to the teacher union president, Kevin Deely of the Easton Area School District, on some of the issues that his teachers have been facing.
Most of us haven't had the time to be trained in how to use this. I don't think anybody had used Zoom to have a meeting with students. Now, my daughter, I have a third grade or second grader, has been Zooming with her class, and I've seen how her teacher interacts with the classroom, and our students are digital natives. I think the biggest issue that we're going to have is trying to focus kids from for 15 minutes trying to get their focus and attention is difficult. Even as a college student, a grad student, and doing online stuff, most people don't learn that way. You learn by interacting, you learn by physically manipulating things, not sitting down and just focusing on something.
Now, Kevin teaches 11th grade, and although he thinks the biggest issue students will have when learning from home is simply staying focused, other teachers have different opinions, especially those who are teaching at the elementary school level.
The technology piece has been a really big challenge because our kids are really little and they're using like Google Classroom that you may have used in your classroom a little bit, but not like this for everything. So that was like a really big challenge, a lot of tech issues, but we've had like a lot of support in all areas. Like admin has been very supportive, very helpful. Like everybody's working literally around the clock to try to make this successful. I just miss seeing them. Right now, it's like I'm giving them videos to watch and you're trying to guide their learning, but to not have the feedback, the initial feedback is really hard. Like to not know instantly what they're struggling with until I get their work back, and hoping I get work back, from kids is definitely what I miss the most.
Trisha also mentioned a feeling of relief. You see, when schools went digital, she feared people might think teachers have become replaceable. But after 2 weeks of digital learning, it's become more clear than ever before. People cannot be replaced by technology. However, our technology is doing a pretty good job of subbing in while we get through this pandemic together.